Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Now come, let's all settle down and talk. I nearly keeled over. Honestly, you could have knocked me over with a feather. Here is a man still embroiled in court cases. Multiple court cases against the media because they allegedly invaded his privacy, giving a sit-down interview to Rebecca Barry for an ITV documentary titled Tabloids on Trial, which will air on the 25th of July. Now, Hugh Grant, Charlotte Church, and one or two others will also appear in the documentary. But, it is ludicrous, astounding, and ridiculous. Okay, so I can go sit down and cry about my tragic fate, but no one else is allowed to fact-check me. No one is allowed to say I sat down and cried about my tragic fate, and I can talk about my tragic fate for 30 years, sue after 20 years, destroy evidence, and then still sit and bemoan my situation on television for the world to see. I have no darn idea when this was recorded, likely before it became known that Harry destroyed or tampered with evidence. But when it became known, he should have withdrawn, asked for his part to be cut. Actually, no. No. He should never have invaded his own privacy while suing someone for invading his privacy. What Harry is doing now is being the worst kind of hypocrite, calling human beings pustules on the arse of humanity, kicking off invading his brother's privacy by even telling us about the state of William's Dodger, telling us about private conversations with William, his father, Camilla, and others. But God forbid anyone else does the same to Harry. Goodness, Harry has told us more about himself than we even care to know, and definitely more than any tabloid ever has, hacking or no hacking. So, as if we haven't heard enough, he gives another interview, and that before his next case will be heard in full in January 2025. That is what one calls stupid. 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 Really stupid. And even more proof that Harry is doing this for attention. He isn't really hurt by any of it. He's not even really angry, I think, about the hacking. He's just looking for attention and maybe money. But I think that, for him, maybe not for Meghan, but for him, is secondary. But now that I've blown off steam, there is something very concerning which I have noticed and why I am going to watch the ITV interview, at least Harry's part of it. I've not seen anybody talking about it, although I have tried to be a little obnoxious and draw people out by saying something. But no dice. We are too woke and politically correct. But you see, not me. I don't give a hoot. I play within the rules of YouTube, most of the time, but I still speak my mind. Now, we speculated that Meghan will pull a stunt to overshadow the King and Catherine's illness, but so far nothing really worked. Her jam and dog biscuits were more of a meme than getting significant airtime. We laughed about it, and that was it. Now it is said that the first product for sale on her website will be a designer wine. And everybody sighs and goes, been done before. Really, no one cares. Just get on with it, Meghan. her cooking show has now also allegedly finished shooting. Okay, so we'll see it when we see it. Really, I see more people rehashing old stories than paying attention to new ones. So, Meghan has yet again failed. Catherine will remain our fairy princess, our real British princess. And whether you like it or not, Charles is still king, and no dog biscuit will ever outshine the crown. It just is what it is. So, what can she or they do which will be so big or so horrific that it can be put up right there alongside Catherine and the king's illness? Well, guys, apples can only be compared to other apples. So the only comparable issue would be another illness. Now, I have no idea when these photographs on your screen were taken, but obviously it is of Harry and his bosses or colleagues or buddies at Better Up. Now, I see a few people are saying the photographs are heavily photoshopped. Well, I'm sorry, I don't see it, nor have I yet been able to find the originals or as close to the originals so I can date the photographs, which I am admittedly busy doing. I am searching. I'm going to do a reverse search, etc. So hang on to your horses. But in my very humble, non-medical opinion, Harry does not look healthy in these pictures. And you know what? I would have continued to joke about, tease people in the comments below these photographs had I not seen photographs of the ITV interview, which was definitely conducted this year. There is no way to say it nicely, my friends. Harry looks terrible, at least in the photographs taken during this particular interview. He looks blank, like there's no one home and he's just going through the motions. And he is frightfully thin. Have a look at his knees and ankles. It is skeletal. So I went back to the Scotty's Little Soldiers interview with Nikki Scott, which we know was recorded in May this year, and I saw the same semi-vacant look in Harry's eyes. But it was not easy to judge whether he was thin or too thin or whatever, because during the interview he sits in a lounge chair and wears a jacket. But if you look at this particular photograph, you will see how big his jeans are. Guys and girls, I may be so wrong, really. Maybe Harry is on a fitness course or something, but somehow I think the man is not well. I have no clue what could be wrong. It could be substance abuse taking its toll. It could be nerves. It could be anything, or at least one of many things. Maybe he took a Zempic alongside his wife. I have no idea. My gut just tells me this is not right. Harry had always been tall, well-built, and maybe on the occasion slightly pudgy around the midriff. I personally have not yet seen him this thin or tired and blank-looking ever. Okay, in a few hours we will also know whether Harry and Meghan had the brass neck to attend the ESPY Awards. So far, not a peep, except for Marie Claire, which declared about 20 hours ago that Harry has no plans to turn down the Tillman Award. And as of 20 hours ago, Harry and Meghan were still to attend the award. Well, what can I say? I just hope they get booed so loudly it will be heard in outer space. Okay, guys, that's it from me for now. I'll see you around again very soon. So until then, please take good care of yourselves. Bye.